being from Houston, but I lived in Atlanta too.
Oh, how long you live out there?
I lived in Atlanta for like 2 years, from 2019. Well, yeah, for like 2 years, 2019 to 2021.
What made you go out there and what made you leave?
I went out there. I went out there with a friend of mine who showed me a lot. You know what I'm saying? His name was Big Boss Dre. He was somebody who was somebody who invested a lot of time in me.
Okay.
And he was an investor.
Okay.
Not even with money. He just invested a lot of time with me. He cared about my
like a mentor?
Yeah, something like that. Like
just
he was like a
of...
Birdman to me. You know what I'm saying? He showed me around the world. You know what I'm saying? You go around different cities and stuff, you learn new things. Like
as a rapper, you gotta hit ATL at some point.
So I went to Miami with him. He took me to Miami because we got a lot of people in our family that never been nowhere, never been outside.
You so Miami?
I love Miami, but Atlanta was a place that I grew a real liking into, somewhere I really live. You know what I'm saying?
Atlanta is so black, bro. When I went out, I only been out there once. I did the Villain Arts Convention.
Yeah.
I did the Villain Arts Convention in Atlanta in like 2022, maybe something like that. And it was cool, but I fuck with the city. I don't really fuck with them niggas with them conventions. They know I don't fuck with them. I hope they
love
watching
Atlanta,
this shit,
bro.
so they can't be saying I don't fuck with them. But yeah, the city, bro. It's just it's so black. First of all, I've never been, cause Houston we got a lot of black people, but we got a lot of people in general. Atlanta has a concentrated black population. Like that shit
it was different. That was different for me too, because I would in Texas, I would most of the time in Houston, period, it'll be we'll be skeptical on like doing certain things on certain stuff like that. But out there, it was just it's so spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Like Martin Luther King marched there. Like I was out there during the time when George Floyd, you know what I'm saying?
To say, when Martin Luther King was marching, bro. I was about to say, you done lied about the age already. We can't take it too far.
I was out there stomping with King, you feel me? But no, I was out there during the time, rest in peace George Floyd, he was somebody that I knew. And so
in real life.
Yeah, I knew
George
in real
Floyd
life.
was from Houston.
Yeah, he was in my music videos and stuff. He was a real OG. So it's like Atlanta was a place where I seen people marching every day till it was one person out there, literally one person. I seen them. I woke up. I was staying downtown at the Hyatt.
This during the pandemic.
Yes,
right?
Yes. So I was staying downtown at the Hyatt, and I woke up and the police station was boarded up because people they really bout that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they really bout that out there, like the marching and all of that like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like that in Dallas a little bit because I lived out there too. When the pandemic first hit, I stayed in Dallas. That's another place that I love to stay too.
Dallas. How long were you out there?
I was out there for 2 years. I was out there in Dallas. I love being out there. I love being any place where.
That's not here.
Houston a little bit different because if you do something, like if I do photography in Dallas, if I was a photographer, it's people that can tell me how to, you know what I'm saying, this and that way more easier. You know what I'm saying? It's just the city is beautiful. It's just a little bit different. I mean, well, I'm from here, so it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's people that'll tell you this and that, but
I think that's really the thing, like where you from, because there's people who Atlanta will probably say the same shit.
Yeah.
And they be like, but when I go to Houston.
I be telling them it's the same everywhere, but it's just the action of getting out your city. And Dallas is a very beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? I used to love just riding out there and just looking, you know what I'm saying, at the downtown area. It's just inspiring a lot. It's a lot of places and a lot of things out there. And people, like I say, you meet, they can tell you like, oh, you can go here or you can go there. You know what I'm saying? The tattoo game out there was dope too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I met a lot of artists and a lot of people out there. You know what I'm saying? And
you went to One Up, don't he fuck with TSF too?
Yeah, shout out to him, but I ain't go to him. He at that time when I stayed out there, I didn't know who he was. You know what I'm saying? When I stayed out there.
When did you stay in Dallas?
I stayed in Dallas 2017, 18.
Okay,
I moved to Atlanta from Dallas.
He wasn't like, how he is now yet. Then I don't think.
Hell nah. But shout out to the grind though. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah, cause that shit.
Cause he up now. You know what I'm
He
saying?
another one to be on Twitter.
Yeah, because that's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm like, I'm glad that we connected. So I'm like, bro, post when you post, bro. I'm telling
I just
you.
got the blue check.
Yeah, when you do
It's
that,
under review, so
that's what it's about. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?